Johnny and Stefan are a couple. Now they've become proud parents too.
As soon as I met Stefan, I knew we could start a family together.
It was such an incredible feeling to see our children for the first time.
Schön, dass ihr geboren seid. Wir hätten euch sonst sehr gern.
Amore, guarda.
We got a lot of books from friends and neighbors and acquaintances. We looked up a few chapters, like on sleeping and stuff like that. We spent a lot of time talking to our midwife, and we followed our instincts. Lots of things just worked themselves out.
Noch ein Löffelchen, komm. So, eins geht noch.
Everyday family life. And yet, it's remarkable.
Bye-bye, night-night.
Johnny's sister, Mariangela, and his niece, Rosa, supported him on his path to fatherhood.
So first, the embryos were created, and then we met Robin. That was 6 months later. We liked her right away. We thought she was great, and we knew we could picture going on this journey with her. And she felt the same way. So as of April 24th, we knew, if all goes well, we'll be pregnant soon.
Robin carried the children to term as a surrogate mother. They'd been conceived in a laboratory with 2 eggs donated by a different woman and sperm from each of the fathers. In Germany, it's against the law to donate eggs or act as a surrogate, but it is allowed in California.
The process is hugely expensive, especially if you want to do it in the US. You could probably afford your own home with that kind of money. Maybe not downtown, but you could definitely get an apartment in a smaller city.
Stefan and Johnny were lucky. Everything went well.
Johnny was in the operating theatre. I was outside looking through a glass pane. Since it was a twin birth, only one of us was allowed in. I said I'd be fine if I could watch through the glass. And of course, Robin was the first one allowed to hold them. Even before they were born, we knew which baby was biologically related to whom. Amalia and Aurelio both have the same mother, the same egg donor. Biologically speaking, they're half-siblings, and I fathered one, and Johnny fathered the other.
Today, they're expecting an important visitor. Robin, the surrogate mother, is on her way to Stuttgart for the first time to see the family.
Let's go see some babies. Yay!
The twins are 6 months old now.
Oh my goodness, they're so big!
Robin has 2 children of her own. Her daughter Adriana came along with her.
No, I have really thin legs.
Me too, still looks so much. I gave birth to the twins because surrogacy is something I've always wanted to do. And then when I met Johnny and Stefan, I knew they were perfect. I loved being pregnant, and so those were my reasons for doing it, was to help Johnny and Stefan.
Amalia is now opening the mouth, even Aurelio.
Of course, you make money from being a surrogate, but if you boil it down to the 9 months that you're pregnant, I think they say it's less than like $3 or $4 an hour for 9 months. So really, I could go get a part-time job at McDonald's and make more money than I would being pregnant for 9 months. And I can't imagine just going through a surrogacy for the money you make. It's the whole package.
Saturday is family day. First, they visit Johnny's mother at a nursing home. After suffering a cerebral hemorrhage, she's unable to speak.
A chi somiglia? A chi somiglia? Teniamo addosso, mamma, questo. Aspetta che
Oh, Mama, I love being able to feed you. You fed me for years, and now it's nice that it's the other way around.
Wenn es regnet, dann laufe ich eh nicht.
In the US, surrogate mothers give birth to about 6,000 children a year. In Germany, the embryo protection law forbids it, even for heterosexual couples who can't conceive. Critics say the ban is outdated. By now, plenty of couples like Johnny and Stefan look abroad to fulfill their wish of having their own children. The next stop is Stefan's parents' house in a small town in Upper Swabia. They're devout Catholics.
Wie geht's? Gut. Guck mal, wo ist der Opa? Guck mal, wo ist der Opa? Hallo. Nimmst du so?
The Sunday walk is a firm tradition. Two gay dads with their baby carriages isn't something you see every day, at least not here.
It wasn't easy at first to deal with the fact that he was just different and gay. But at the end of the day, he's always our son.
We're at the Busen now. It's known as the Holy Mountain of Upper Swabia. It's a very special place. People without children go up this mountain and pray for children. Maybe it works after all. We used to come up here as kids all the time. So it's a great feeling to be back here now, with our own kids, on the Busen.
Well, sure, at first, when they told us that they were expecting, it felt strange. But we accepted it, and accepted the way things happened. I mean, we're happy that the children are here, even if the church doesn't want that. But I don't agree with that. 2 children have arrived, and the church needs to accept that. They're living creatures, no matter where they're from, and they're here now.
Their first attempt was immediately successful. I must say, it looks like God means them well. That's what I think.
Aurelio and Amalia might face tough questions down the road, or even hostilities. But their extended family supports them wholeheartedly. And Stefan and Johnny can pass this strength on to their children. Back in Stuttgart, Johnny and Stefan want to keep up their social ties. It's a challenge all parents face. Aurelio is not having a good day today.
You can't do it like that. You can't give him his pacifier. You need to take it away, or he won't understand that it's time to eat now.
But he doesn't want to eat.
Then let him cry. Just leave him. He's all wound up. He just needs to go to bed.
You're in a bad mood today, aren't you?
Stefan doesn't let anything fluster him. Not his fussy son or his partner. And then suddenly, everything's all better. 2 months later, it's the twins' first birthday.
Things are a little hectic right now. I just left the office and the guests are arriving at 2:30. It was important to us to celebrate with our family and friends now that our little ones have been with us for a year.
Stefan left the office early to make it to the party on time. The twins are still in daycare.
We have space to seat 10 people. Johnny isn't a big fan of tablecloths and stuff like that. That's up to me.
Johnny and Stefan share a business. That means they can choose their own work hours. Perfect for the small family.
Hallo. Ja, hallo, Maddox. Wow.
It looks great here.
Everything is ready.
It looks fantastic. I wish it was my birthday. It's a positive kind of stress. We bicker sometimes, but that's just the way things are. But it's all worth it when the kids come home and see everything. They saw everything this morning, too, and that was lovely. And that's just something that takes time, no matter what.
Schön, dass ihr geboren seid. Wir hätten euch sonst sehr vermisst. Schön, dass wir beisammen sind. Wir gratulieren euch, Geburtstagskind.
Look, honey, she can walk.
So can you.
Aurelio!
He's on tiptoe.
Der geht auf die Spitze.
Lass doch sehen.
The whole family's come to celebrate. Johnny and Stefan want this to feel normal for their children. They want them to understand that a family doesn't have to be a mother and a father to be full of love. And they want to keep in touch with the surrogate mother, Robin. She sent a special gift for the twins' first birthday.
A package from America.
Robin sent something, look.
I wish your first birthday is fun all day through. From your first hug and kiss to your last dream come true.
Amalia and Aurelio are in the very best hands.
Papà, hai visto che bello? Auguri!
Ciao, ciao.
Vieni qua, amore. Wir haben es geschafft, un anno.
Da ist noch ein plattes Messer. Guck mal. Das muss ich